It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
In is Christian Yelich, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
A high fastball is in there.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A 1-1 home to Kinsler. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down into zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make a call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturned their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Buddy Bell looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning.
Dietrich.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Has a look, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. Throw won't get him.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box, Mike Aviles, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. The pitcher, Adam Conley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like. Wow, kind of
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Expos on top, 3-1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Tulowitzki.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Dale Murphy. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ozuna racing back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. In to score the runner from third.
The right fielder, number 2.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Marlins,
D. Gordon is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Strasburg on 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Griffey. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Popped high in the air. Strasburg has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Expos are out in front here, 5-1.
For Montreal, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing from Mauer as he pulls this on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Buddy Bell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Odrisamer Despaigne is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there, as he has it for a big out number 1.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Dale Murphy. He singled his last time up. Grounded to 3rd. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Dietrich. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. Bell has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, Montreal. Digging in, Steven Strasburg. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know an infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4. Into the box now, Mike Aviles. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. This is skied into short left center. Griffey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Number 28 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one guy. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Expos are out in front 6-1. Severino Gonzalez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Severino Gonzalez.
Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 7. Show.
So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. And the throw in gets away from him.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Buddy Bell. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Mauer rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Montreal is on top, 7-1. Here's D. Gordon now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Expos lead this one 7-1. Ready once again, Dale Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. No one out with a runner at second. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Realmuto has it. A throw down to first. 1 away. Realmuto tries the tag. Strasburg heads back to the bench with 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading off for the Marlins. Catcher.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Miguel.
Striding in
Rojas.
once again, Miguel Rojas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Griffey is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman Mike Aviles.
Digging in once again, Mike Aviles. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Expos lead it 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Ian Kinsler comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Ian Kinsler.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The left fielder,
into the box
24,
now, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And Junior swings and sends a ground ball to second. Gordon is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman, Joe.
So here's Joe Mauer. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat. Left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna. Still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Now batting.
In now, Buddy Bell.
Buddy Bell.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy.
Striding into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. Montreal leads this one 10-1. Ichiro Suzuki is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Griffey. 1 out. In is Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He's got a hit in.
Gordon.
Ready with the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he misses there. 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Brandon Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And Hayward has a base hit.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First offering on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 delivery. And a double steal try here. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, beautiful dive. Hey now. Jason Hayward will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 22.
Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting,
Derek Dietrich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
This one was pretty evenly matched coming in. 2 spring training teams, but someone's got to win. Either way, both of these teams will look to move up the ranks and continue building a formidable squad.
11-1 at the end of this. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Christian Yelich is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. D. Gordon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Griffey. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after half an inning. Dan Straley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Expos, center fielder Nelson Cruz.
Line towards center field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs, so I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity, and then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Giancarlo Stanton now. There goes Kinsler. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. This is line to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
Man at second here with 2 away, and here comes Junior. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side, and that's going to land foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Derek Dietrich is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting 6, catcher, JT
Realmuto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So they go down without a whimper here. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Buddy Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Toward second, Gordon is there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Batting 8, third baseman.
So striding in, Mike Aviles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9.
Digging in now, Dan Straley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So digging in now, Dale Murphy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dale Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Up with it is Aviles. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting 9.
So striding forward now, Madison Bumgarner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that misses. 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's Kinsler at second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Slow grounder to first. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, One bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1.
0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ozuna racing back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marcell Ozuna goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Miguel Rojas is in for his second plate. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Ready for another chance? Buddy Bell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The catcher, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Striding in once again, Dale Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Striding in once again, Mike Aviles. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Dan Straley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again. And this time he delivers with a base hit.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
G. Gordon.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. D. Gordon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hit. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Brandon Phillips is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Cruz is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. Severino Gonzalez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ken Griffey Jr. will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Grounded back up the middle, backhanded, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Derek Dietrich stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3. And he misses. Ball 4. Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get them to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Mike Aviles. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Called a strike there, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in to try it again, Buddy Bell will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. High in the air out to center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Murphy.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. Pitch outside, the throw. In time, and Tulowitzki is thrown out trying to steal second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Number 28 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Yelich stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Bell is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number
Here's
9.
D. Gordon now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brad Ziegler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Brad Ziegler.
Freddie Freeman is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit hard up the middle, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Ian Kinsler.
First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. Reined in. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Francisco Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And, boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting,
Derek Dietrich is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we had 2 spring training division teams going at it in this one. Pretty much an even matchup on paper, but at the end, these guys come out on top and get a well-earned victory.
3-0 the final score in this one today. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire